The next update for Path of Titans could literally be anything, from the introduction of the combat update to a small update introducing the new models, Gondwar updates and all that jazz. Today I'm going to theorize what I think is going to be coming into the next update for Path of Titans, and to be fair, it's probably a good guess because most of what I think is coming in the next update is on the public test branch. There is one thing that isn't on the public test branch that I think would be coming to the update, but other than that, let's just get right into it and talk about it. Firstly, let's talk about the dinosaur remodels because I feel like this is a strong case for them coming in the next update. If they're releasing an update to the live branch of the game, they might as well bring over these brand new and completed remodels, reanimations and all that jazz that's coming with it. This will mean that they will be joining the likes of Ceratosaurus Concavenator and Metriacanthosaurus, which were already updated in the previous update. So this means that 4 dinosaurs will be getting remodels onto the live branch. These will be Suchomimus, Latinovenatrix, Camptosaurus, Alioramus. I also think Camptosaurus's hopping ability will also make it to the main branch. Now, I'm not sure if all of the passive abilities that are currently on the public test branch will come over to the main branch, but I definitely think with Camptosaurus's remodel, that new animation and that new ability that came with that remodel, I think will be coming to the live branch. And of course, why do I think this? Well, firstly, these have been cooking up on the public test branch for a long time. Best part of a couple of months now, considering the last time we saw this was in the last update of the game, which came in January, the back end of January at that. So I do think that these will be coming to the main branch of the game in the next official update, the next main update for the game. Perhaps maybe we could see some more dinosaur remodels starting to be rolled out after these get put onto the live branch, and then maybe after that we'll be able to see more. We have had comments from the developers where they have expressed they might be remodeling more dinosaurs in the future, so we'll have to wait and see there and see which ones get the love. Anyways, the next update, map changes. There will be map updates coming to Path of Titans. We saw a bunch of map changes being moved from the PTB to the live branch of the game in the last update, so I feel like more will be coming to the main branch of the game. And just to catch up on what happened in the last update, we saw updates to Grand Plains, Savannah Grasslands, Big Quill Lake, and some other areas got added caves to them. Now, of course, I feel like a lot of new areas will be getting updates on the live branch when this new update comes to be. I think these will be the areas that will be getting the love. I'm pretty much saying all of the areas that have gotten some love on the public test branch so far that aren't on the live branch. This includes Sharptooth Marsh, Hoodoo Hills, which recently got a new update and has some jumping rocks like parkour segments, which is really cool. Burned Forest, Rainbow Hills, which was brand new in terms of its updates that came recently. I don't know if it's complete or not. Maybe it is. If it is complete, it'll be coming in this update. Other areas of the map that will be getting some love from the public test branch onto the live branch will be these ones: Dark Forest, Snake Gully, Green Valley River, Broken Tooth Canyon, Stego Mountain, and so many new ones as well. I also think all the new ponds that are being added to the public test branch all over the map, the one in the swamp, the one in Rainbow Hills, the one near Ripple Beach, the one in Hoodoo Hills, the one in Stego Mountain, all of those little ponds will be coming to the live branch as well, I think, in this next new update. However, this also ties into another part of the update which will be hopefully coming, which I'm going to be talking about right now. So let's just go ahead and get into it because it does tie into those little ponds. AI, and do you think that it meant AI dinosaurs or free roaming AI? Well, if you thought that, you're wrong. It's the frog. It's Kermit the Frog. He's coming to Path of Titans in my eyes in the next official update. Now, the reason why I think the frog AI will be coming is mainly because it's on the public test branch. It's been sat on the public test branch for over a month and a bit now, probably a month and a half at that, and I feel like it will be coming to the game. Now, this area, this creature will also be coming with the frog pond that I believe is at Ripple Beach. I think there is another one at Sharptooth Swamp or the marsh, but I do think this is definitely coming. Now, there are two variants to the frog that you need to know about. There is the frog that spawns in the water, which I think uses the same AI as the bluegill, based on fish AI, and there is the land frog, which can only be spawned exclusively from burrows that are near or in the pond. Then it's free roaming, running away like any burrowed critter that you're digging up from a burrow. Additionally, there will be some changes to the fish AI because they'll be providing you buffs. This is something that's been on the public test branch for absolutely ages, since the last major update, and I do think these ones will be coming to the game. So, of course, in the next update. This includes all of these critters getting some changes. The bluegill and the arowana and the ocean sunfish will not be getting any changes. The ocean stingray will be getting poison heal boosts. River stingray will be getting venom and poison heal buffs. Pike will grant you stamina regen buffs. The trout will grant you bleed healing buffs. The green turtle, armor buffs. Manta ray, swim speed buffs. Arapaima, bleed heal and health heal buffs. The tuna will grant you stam regen buffs, and the kelp shark will grant you bleed heal buffs as well. I feel like all of these critter buffs, all of these fish buffs will be coming in the next update, and that will round off all of that for the AI. Now, the final thing that I think will be coming in this update, and this is the major part of the update that technically isn't on the public test branch, like nobody can access it if it is on the public test branch because it's literally grayed out on every single branch. I think you all know what I'm talking about, and that is the replay system. This one is entirely theoretical. Now, I do think the developers will not release this onto the public test branch first. I feel like this will be a feature that just gets dropped on us because it's a brand new feature and a content update. If they're doing bug fixes and other changes, I think that will just happen when it's on the live branch after the update comes out itself. Realistically, the replay system, I think, will be the next big feature to come to the game. I think it's going to come before the combat system in its entirety and the quest updates in its entirety as well, because we haven't really heard anything about the quest updates, and we haven't even heard anything about the actual like aggressive side to the combat update, like the non-passive abilities. So I feel like the replay mode will come before them both. Going to assume this has been something that they've been working on since they teased it, because when they teased it, it looked nice and polished. We only had one screenshot to base off of this. However, it's safe to assume that this is what the developers use to make their trailers. I think they mentioned that, but regardless, like, it's an in-game replay system, and so it's probably likely that a lot of the trailers in the game are being used with this. And if that's the case, that indicates it's probably up to scratch and in a state where players will probably be able to use it. Now, we've gone 3 months without a major update. We've gone even longer since the spawn of Gondwar, 4 months now since the last massive content addition to the game. So I feel like this replay mode will be that massive content addition that will be coming to the game in the next update. And that's what I'm going to be talking about there, the replay system. That is what I think will be rolled out as the major talking point of this update, because it will come with a lot of small stuff and all that jazz. And yeah, that's the next major update in my eyes. Maybe it will come with a creature. I don't think it will, but let's talk about when I think this one will come. So this update, the replay mode plus dinosaur remodels plus all that jazz, even if the replay mode is not in it. You know, I'm not sure if the replay mode will be in it. It's very likely that the first stuff will be in it because they're on the public test branch. You can go ahead and test them and check them out right now, and it's very likely they're on the public test branch. An update will happen. They'll be brought to the live branch. You know, it's very likely because they're already in public testing. Most of them have already been tested and checked out. Now, when do I think this update will come? I think 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, end of April. We're at the end of a financial year, so we should be seeing another update coming about. And so I think before the end of April, we'll be seeing a brand new update coming to the game, and that's my thoughts. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts about this in the comments down below. I might be really wrong about this update. However, I'm very confident that this stuff will be coming to the game. It's not really a prediction if it's already on the public test branch. You know, it's very likely that these are going to be on. It's like a 100% chance or a 95% chance that it's going to happen. With the replay mode, it's probably a 20% chance. And I just feel like it might happen rather than a dinosaur this year. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts about this in the comments down below. Do you think the replay mode will come this update? And when do you think this update will release? let me know in the comments. But other than that, that's everything. If you are new, feel free to subscribe. But other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.